Never fall victim to the statement, it's too good to be true, or nothing good lasts forever. That's all of this world. Because when you are in the world, not of the world, you operate out of that which is God, and God is quite literally eternal. So all that is bliss, all that is love shall be your eternity. The human mindset is very limited in its perception, so I get it may not understand what eternity is. But let's just put a long number on it. When you integrate that which is God, you have 1,000,000 years of bliss. That's too much for me, Nadiie. You have 100,000 years of bliss. That's too much. You have 1,000 years of bliss. You have 100 years of bliss. What is going to guide you to accept the fact that you are enough? What is going to guide you to accept the fact that you need not anything of this world, for you are God's will embodied? Nothing is too good to be true. When you are truth, everything is good. Peace unto you. My name is Nadiie, and today is don't fall victim to the world. Don't fall victim to density. Let us begin. See, at a foundation, you must understand that dimensionality is still part of the matrix. You can get to the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th dimension, the 100th dimension, the 1,000,000th dimension. It's still of constraints. You may be able to fly in this one, you may be able to teleport in this one, but are you able to go back to God? See, God doesn't care if you become a warlock, a witch. God doesn't care if you go to the 5th dimension or the 6th dimension. All God cares about is the destination. It's only the ego that judges. If you don't like someone, right? If you have some type of awareness, go within and ask yourself, who is the person not liking right now? Is it God or is it something else? I guarantee you, every time you ask that question, you will not get a answer of, this is God. God doesn't like that person, for his shoes is beat. His shoes are not it. What are those? God is not saying that. God quite literally doesn't care. It's only humans that operate within time and limitations. We don't care about the steps. We care about the destination. Are you making it home? If whatever path you walked on, is it going to get you back home? Not the 7th, the 6th, the 5th dimension. That's not home. The Aquarius age is not home. This is just a more comfortable bed. You know how they say, you've made your bed, now lay in it. Well, we laid on a prison bed for a long period of time. The Aquarius age is, now we're going to get some memory foam. It's still a bed. It's still of this world. You still are asleep. Because you're never truly awake until, boom. Wow, I've been home the whole time? Yes, that's why you have a higher self. Did you ever stop to think that maybe you having a higher self, the one aspect of you that is of truth, means that you're here next to me? Because that's what it is. You're getting your information from a higher self that is next to God. So that means you are next to God. Why not use the same ability you used before you incarnated, as in projection and your consciousness being projected? Why not use that ability and project your consciousness back into your higher self? How come no one, no spiritual master, no teacher ever talked about this ability? Why? Because they all want you to still be here. No one ever said, project your consciousness back into your higher self. Use all of the techniques you ever get from us and try to figure out where your higher self is. Try to figure out everything that is good, everything that is love, everything that is bliss, and go there. And then if you get there, you may shoot back here, but keep doing it, keep practicing. And the longer you do it, the more you practice, the more you integrate it, I guarantee you, the next time you shoot back over there and you become your higher self once more, you'll never come back. See, no one stops to think that maybe my work here is done. But your work on earth, when it's done, it doesn't necessarily mean you go back. Sometimes God puts you on this path for you to lead by example. Because God meets people where they are. God knows if it sends a Superman-like figure, it's not going to be able to relate to people. So let's send someone that went through everything that these people went through, and from their pathway, they understood how to come back home. They understood how to bring forth that which is remembrance. Well, if we bring forth that person here, we teach them all, A.K.A. guide them to remembering all. Then when we send them back, when you look at your soul agreements, there'll be none. When you look at your soul contracts, there'll be none. You may ask God, what is my purpose? You know what God's going to say? Existing. A lot of you have purposes of existing. I'm saying a lot to be friendly. It's all of you. But it's your ego that wants you to do something. What is my purpose, Nadiie? What is my purpose? You're getting readings. You're getting tarot card readings. You're getting astrology readings. What am I supposed to do in life? All they're doing is appeasing your ego. Because if you actually get someone like the capital I, the I am, that means you as well. The lowercase I is the individual. The capital I is the I am. You get someone that truly accesses God, God's just going to say exist. You're that which is my will. You're enough. But the ego doesn't want that. So now let's put your ego aside and flirt with the idea that maybe my mission is complete. Are you able to flirt with that idea? That's all we're asking you to do, is just flirt with the idea that your mission is complete. Because I guarantee you, your life will change. It's not going to change in the way that you think change is. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up and your bed is now on the right side of the house. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up and now your hair is longer. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up and now you're skinnier. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up and now you're fatter. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up and this and that is going to happen. No. It's a consciousness. You're going to wake up and you're going to not require anything to survive. You're going to be emptying your cup every single day. And when your cup is empty, now what can you do with it? You can fill it up. And now we ask you to fill it up with God. And how do you fill it up with God? People say these broad statements. You fill it up with God by just saying, listen, God, this feeling that I'm feeling right now of not needing anything of this world, guide me to continuously anchoring this feeling. That's it. Talk to God in such a way as you talk to your friends. Stop revering God in some type of way. Stop doing that. Because where is it getting you? God meets you where you are. Now, you come to God and you say, listen, man, I know I said, I was ready for earth, but I'm ready, but this is crazy, God. I'm grateful that, you're with me, and I'm just making it, day by day with your help. Talk to it as if you're talking to your friend. God will appreciate that. Because you must truly understand that God is limitless. Any prayer you was going to ask is already answered. It's only your ego that feels like you must say it. Start having communion with God. Talk. What's the saying here? A closed mouth don't get fed. I promise you, when you start to operate out of spirituality is normal. Why do you think I made the video? Spirituality is normal. When you operate out of that, God says, finally. It kicks its shoes off. Its toes is hanging out. It's chilling back. I've been waiting for you to just relax. It's like, oh my gosh. Finally, you're getting it. Make this your normality. What did you say you wanted? Remember that one prayer that you had when you were 3 years old? God will go back there. The moment you make spirituality normal, God will be like, oh, snaps. You done kick your shoes off. Let me kick my shoes off too. Man, remember that one prayer you said you was in 4th grade? You wanted this, that, and the third? I'm going to give it to you now. Because when you was a kid, you didn't care about the world. So you made that divine statement through the consciousness of limitless imagination. Well, as you got older, you started to really just throw stuff on top of you. But now, let's do it. Let's make sure everything is aligned. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one session with me, click that link in the bio. If you're interested in joining our mystery school, also click that link in the bio. With that, we say welcome home.